You sure about this?
Of course I'm sure.
You're taking a big risk, you know.
And so you. If Dad finds out...
You're the one that has to live with him.
Blimey, what a mansion. Who's it belong to?
Friend of Mr. Barsfield's. He'll be away for 3 months, so we won't be disturbed. Right, let's get to work.
Frank in?
Not at the moment. Who shall I say?
Where is he?
Teaching.
I said where?
Are you Barry's father?
Yeah.
You better come in.
Frank's been giving Barry a lesson, right? Behind my back.
Yes.
Bleeding nerve.
How did you find out?
I put 2 and 2 together. I'd arranged to meet Barry at the public courts this afternoon. He said he couldn't make it. Had a date, he said. Well, I thought you might have fixed something up with Frank, because he'd been doing a moody on me ever since the tournament last month. So I waited outside the school, see where he went.
Spied on him, you mean?
Call it what you like. Anyway, he was too fast for me, ran off down the street and I lost him, so I came straight round here.
I don't know where they are, Mr. Greaves. Really. Frank said something about a private court.
You wait till I get hold of them. I've got a good mind to give them both a thumping.
Well, better give me a thumping too, then.
You?
Frank didn't want to go against your wishes. I persuaded him.
Why?
Because Barry needs him.
He needs Barry, you mean? Just can't let go, can he?
Seems to me you're the one that can't let go, Mr. Greaves.
Listen, he's my kid. Now, Frank wants to play God. He should have had kids of his own. I'm sorry, that's it's a bit out of order, that.
What are you afraid of?
Hey?
You're frightened of Frank, aren't you? You're afraid Barry's beginning to respect him more than he does you. But you're never going to make him respect you if you let him see how jealous you are.
I don't have to take that from you.
No, you don't. You can leave whenever you like.
Well, listen, you give your husband a message. I've told him once and I'm not going to tell him again. Now, you tell him to leave Barry alone, because if he doesn't, I'll go to the law.
Oh, darling, not your old jeans again. And look at your hair. I think you could have made a bit more of an effort.
Why? Wendy's the star attraction, not me.
But she's got these important agents coming. We don't want to let her down, do we? Run up and change, dear. There's plenty of time.
No, there isn't. Anyway, I think she looks fine. You got the tickets?
Wendy's left them at the box office.
Right. Off we go.
Where have you been?
Playing tennis.
Who with? Oh, come on, Barry. I know who it was. I've just been round to Mrs. Abbott's.
Oh.
Is that all you got to say? After sneaking round to Frank behind my back, telling lies.
I never told no lies.
Didn't tell me the truth, though, did you?
I knew you'd blow your top.
Well, that's gratitude, that is. I told you I'd make myself available any time you need me.
But I don't need you, Dad. Not as a coach. I mean, you don't know nothing about tennis.
Well, you can take your choice. It's me or nobody.
OK, I'll pack it in.
You can't. I've entered you for 3 tournaments next month.
Frank says I've got to take time out. No more tournaments till he's put my game right.
I can do that.
No, Dad. If you won't let me have proper coaching, I'm not playing in no more tournaments.
You're making a big mistake, Jack.
Oh, no, don't you start.
Well, it's about time I had my say. What you're doing, it's just downright selfish.
Selfish? Oh, that's nice, that is. I only offer to give up all my spare time.
What, for your sake or for Barry's?
Hey?
You can't stand the thought of anyone else taking the credit, can you? You never lifted a finger to help Barry till Frank came on the scene.
I'm just trying to be a good father, that's all.
Well, good fathers want the best for their kids. They don't stand in their way.
I'm not standing in his way. I'm trying to help him. Now, if he don't want to know, that's down to him, isn't it?
Oh, like it's down to me if I cook your supper or not.
What are you on about?
Well, if you're going to be so pig-headed, you can get your own food. Barry and me'll eat on our own.
All right, and go on with his bleeding lessons.
Thanks, Jack.
But if he goes back to Frank, that's the finish. I'll have nothing more to do with him.
Thank you. Well?
Well, what?
What did you think?
I thought you were okay.
Just okay.
No, I thought you were great.
Really?
Really?
Well, in that case, maybe I'll come and see your next tournament.
No need for that.
You supported me. It's only fair I should support you.
But you'd be bored to death.
No, I wouldn't. As a matter of fact,
What?
I rather enjoy tennis. Watching it, I mean.
Well, why didn't you come and watch before?
I was jealous, I suppose.
Jealous?
I've always wanted to be good at games. But at school, on the netball court, on the hockey field, I was a joke. All the other girls used to groan whenever I was put in the same team as them. So I pretended it was all a big drag.
Well, you can't have everything.
I know. But it's always the thing you don't have that you want.
I tell you what. I'll swap my forehand for your long legs.
Done.
Playing it too late. See, if you play it back here, you'll always miss the tram lines because you'll be aiming in that direction. If you play it back here, that's wrong. You should play it there. That is exactly right. So you'll be sending it straight down the tram lines like that. Yep.
What do you do today, love?
Worked on my backhand. Frank says get some more topspin on it now, so I can use it to attack as well as defend.
Oh, that's way above my head. What's topspin, Jack?
Ask him, is he expert?
You hit the ball like this, see? Gives you more control.
Rockingham and Wanneroo. Yeah, something's order.
I'll get it.
You might at least be civil to him.
What does he care? All he wants from me is some free nosh and a place to doss down for the night.
It's Frank. Can he come in?
No, tell him to shove off.
But he says it's important.
Not to me it is. If he wants to talk to you, he can do it outside.
Jack, don't be such an old bear.
I'm not having that man in my house, and that's final.
I'm sorry, Frank.
It's okay. I understand.
More than I do.
Wait till you have kids of your own.
So, what's this all about then?
Had a call from Peter Hastings, asking how you were getting along.
Peter Hastings? I thought he crossed me off his list since Bisham.
Can't afford to. Hasn't got that much talent available.
What did you tell him?
But you were coming along fine. And you were ready for the big one.
Big one?
The National Junior Grass Court Championship at Eastbourne.
When is it?
August. The winner of the under-16s will join the Davis Cup team for senior squad training.
Davis Cup team? That's fantastic.
We've got just over a month, Barry, so you better start stepping up your road work.
What's the problem?
Joking.
On your feet, champ. Only another 3 miles to go.
Forget it. Don't know what I'm killing myself for anyway.
Frank's orders. If you don't complete the course, he'll sack me as your trainer.
I'm serious. Maybe the whole thing isn't worth it.
Of course it is. Think of Eastbourne. You don't want to lose through lack of puff, do you?
I didn't mean the training. I meant
What?
me old man. It's terrible at home. He don't hardly speak to me.
Because of Frank? That's childish.
I know. It's getting me down, though. Me mum, too. She tries not to let on, but it's tearing her apart.
How about coming back for tea?
You mustn't give up, Barry. Seems to me the best way of proving your father wrong is to go ahead and win this tournament.
I don't want to prove him wrong. I just want him on my side.
Well, it sounds like hurt pride. That's all. He'll get over it.
Won't come down to Eastbourne. Says he can't afford it.
What about your mother?
Oh, she's coming. Frank's driving her down in the car. She's staying with me aunt at Brighton. Dad, he'd never accept nothing from Frank.
There's still a week to go. Maybe he'll change his mind.
Anyway, you will have some support. There's your mother and Frank.
And me. Can I go, Daddy? Frank says I can stay with him and Mrs. Abbott.
I suppose so. If Barry lost because he didn't have his trainer with him, we'd never hear the end of it.
Great. Come on, Barry. Do the last 3 miles on the running track.
Real hard case, this burb. Thanks for tea, Mrs. Roberts.
You're welcome, Barry. Sorry we didn't have any cake.
Forget it, Mother. His mum makes much better cakes than you do.
I wouldn't take that from her. If she belonged to me, I'd put her on bread and butter for a week.
Poor Barry.
Yes.
That father of his. I just don't understand how he could be so selfish.
We've been just as bad, you know. Maybe worse.
George, what are you talking about?
Well, Lucy needs us just as much as Barry needs his father. We've let her down.
Let her down? How?
We've never treated her tennis seriously. Never given her the same sort of support and encouragement we give to Wendy.
I don't know what you mean. I go to all her tournaments.
Oh, it's not just being there. It's taking an interest. Appreciating her success.
What brought all this on? That little outburst during dinner the other night?
Yes, because she was right. It's never really mattered to us whether she won or lost, has it?
Not to you, perhaps.
To either of us. But it matters to Lucy more than anything else in the world.
More than us?
No, she's doing it all for us, don't you see? That's why she resents our indifference so much.
I thought this tennis thing was just a passing phase.
Well, maybe it is. At least we ought to give it a chance. If she's got this far without our support, just think how far she could go with it.
not here, eh? I thought maybe when you told him I got to final.
He's a proud man, love. Proud and stubborn, like you.
Should have been a tennis player, shouldn't he? Where's Frank?
Talking to Peter Hastings. Good luck.
Ta.
Late again, old son. Didn't work last time, and it's not going to work this time.
Call it.
I promised to give you a real spanking. Remember, last time we met?
You gonna call or go on rabbiting all day?
Down.
Want to check?
Well?
I'll serve.
It's funny, isn't it? They should be meeting in the final.
I think Barry finds it funny.
You reckon there's going to be another punch-up?
Depends how much he's taken in. Some of these kids, you think he got through to them in practice, but the moment they're in a match situation, they forget it all.
Well, you've certainly done wonders with this one, getting him this far without a single blow-up. I always knew he had talent. It really hurt having to send him home from Bisham.
Hurt you more than it did him, eh?
Had to be done, Judy. These regional training groups are supposed to work together, not beat the daylights out of each other. But he seems to have learned his lesson.
Well, we'll soon know.
The final of the Prudential Junior Grasswalk Championship of Great Britain. Reeves to serve.
Call my son.
Play. Love 15. Halt. Love 30. Not up. Love 40. Game protected. First game, first set.
Oh, come on, Barry!
Come on, old son, make a match of it.
Love 15. Love 30. Love 40.
Oh!
Game to Reeves. 1 game all, first set. $15 love.
You're joking.
15 love.
That was a fault.
The ball was in. 15 love.
Oh, come on, it wasn't even close.
Play on, please.
You see that? That was a mile out, right?
You have 30 seconds, Chetwynd. If you don't play on, I shall award a penalty point against you.
Bolt!
Hold it.
Up to his old tricks again.
You mean he's doing that on purpose? To put my Barry off?
Yes, he's well known for it.
Someone should thump him in the face.
It's already been tried.
Good boy.
Yes, 6 months ago there'd have been steam coming out of his ears.
Love. Game Reed. Reed leads by 5 games to 1, second set. And by 1 set to love. Advantage, please. Game 7 match to Reeves, 7-5, 6-1.
You were lucky.
No, it's the last time you was lucky.
Why?
Because we didn't have no umpire.
Yeah, thanks.
Congratulations, Jack. You must be proud of him.
Yeah.
Why aren't you down there, basking in the glory light?
Actually, I fell about a job, you know.
You've spoken to Barry, have you? On the phone?
Not yet, no.
Oh, what'll it be then? Pint?
Yeah, cheers.
On the house.
Oh, thank you. You got any 10p's, Bob?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, good.
Well done, Barry.
Thanks, Mr. Hastings.
Congratulations, Barry.
I shall need you back at Bisham next month to start training with the Davis Cup team.
OK.
Here, hang on a minute. Weren't you the one who sent him home last year?
That's right.
Well, how do we know you won't do it again?
You don't. But maybe you and your husband would like to come down to Bisham too. You can keep this young tearaway in order and we can talk about his future.
Frank's the one you want to talk to.
No, Frank's done his job. Now it's up to you and me.
Here, you're not going to let him cut you out, are you? Can't let him take all the credit.
I'm used to it, Mrs. Greaves. And Peter's right. It's time Barry moved on. Don't worry, you'll be in good hands.
Oh, but what about you? Don't you get nothing out of it?
I told you when we first met, it's kids like Barry that make my job worthwhile. And when he wins Wimbledon, I'll share his victory, though he'll probably have forgotten all about me by then.
Not while I'm around, he won't.
You won't forget about me either. We're going to win the mixed doubles together.
I have to do something about your serve then. It's pathetic.
Listen to him. He wins the tin pot little tournament and thinks he's Jimmy Connors.
Telephone call for Barry Greaves. Barry Greaves wanted on the phone.
I wonder if that's...
Only one way to find out, love.
Yeah?
Oh, Barry, it's me.
Oh, hello, Dad. Did you watch it?
Yeah. Yeah, I just wanted to say, well done.
Thanks. I'm sorry you wasn't here.
Yeah, I'm sorry too. Maybe next time, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, right. I'll see you later then, Barry.
Right, thanks for ringing.
Was it?
Yeah.
Good.
Mr. Barsfield will want to talk to you next week when he hears his long shot's about to pay off.
Why? To give me a bonus?
Talk about plastering his company logo all over your gear.
Frank?
I feel sorry for him. Now he's got to start all over again.
Kids grow up, Mrs. Greaves. They can't just stand still. Well, teachers know that.
And parents. Come on. Let's go home.